Hello sports fans, I am Des Lineham and I'm here to give you a sports spectacular from Mount Chiliad. It's going to be the Chiliad Challenge 4x4 where we take all the best 4x4 vehicles in the world and launch them up Chiliad to see which one will come out victorious. So let's crack on. Well, the snow's coming down hard and we have in the Camacho Tony Robinson who's going to start us off on Mount Chiliad. You may know Tony Robinson from TV series Blackadder, when he played Baldric to comedy effect. Great comedian and a national treasure in the UK, of course. He's got no problems taking this mounting on here. He's doing quite a nice job as the sun comes across the horizon. So let's see how he does up the easy route. We're doing the easy route today, and we were going to do the hard route, but every car struggled, every car, except for the desert raid, and that's including the Drauga. So hopefully we will have a more evenly matched game here, and it will all go nicely. Coming up to this slope here is where they can get into a bit of trouble, overshooting at the end some of these more powerful vehicles. Tony Robinson is having no problems there. Come on, Tony. You can get around the donkey track up at the top here. And we're in the snow. This is probably the last of the snow we'll be seeing, because I hear a warm front's coming in to eradicate the snow pretty soon. Lovely pink sunrise there. A bit altocumulus picking up the pink of the sun there. And Tony Robinson is making it quite nicely here. Slow and steady wins the game, and that is the way. Still top end performer is the Camacho at off-roading, so won't be surprised if we could be seeing a winning run here with Tony, an old hand at off-roading. Final section to get to the top, and we're nearly there. Blammo, 1 minute 34. That is a hard time to beat. Well done, Tony Robinson. Nice work. And here in his very own Novak is Rowan Atkinson, a fellow of Tony Robinson, which is why he's here, and he's off. And you probably remember him from Blackadder, which is where he performed as Blackadder himself. Very good character, his best character to date, although many will remember him in TV's Mr. Bean, which is, well, you know, one of his low-end characters, I've got to be honest. Doesn't really offer a lot to show what Rowan Atkinson is capable of comedy-wise, because he is a brilliant comedian in Blackadder, so you want to check that out. He's doing alright though on Mount Chiliad. He only came along to support his friend Tony Robinson there, but decided why not. You know, he was in his SUV, so I thought he'd come along for the ride and see how he does. He can be quite competitive, so hopefully we'll see that competitive edge coming into play here as he comes up to the... Oh, he's struggling a little bit there with power on the snow, I think it is. A few grip problems there. But he's made it. He's made it to the donkey path, and hopefully he will make it to the top without falling off at this point. This is quite a tricky one. Rowan isn't known for his off-roading skills, but you know, yeah, he does dabble a little bit. You know, he also contended in a few rallies, junior rallies, of course, in his childhood, but not since his adulthood really, as he come back to rallying as a profession. And we're getting to the top, winning 1 minute 23 seconds here. Wants to make sure he doesn't overshoot on the top here, to make sure he just gets the corner in. Nicely done, Rowan, well done there. And we're getting up to the steps here. Stairway to Heaven to finish it off, 1 minute 39. Oh, he's stuck. What is that all about, Rowan? Should have been a sub 2 minute time that, but I don't know if he's going to finish it. Wow, what a finish. Oh, he's done it. He's come off. Come on, you can do it. 1 minute 56. So, not bad. Less than 2 minutes. It should have been 1 minute in the 1 minute 40s, but he got a little bit stuck up there. Never mind, Rowan. Off you go. On to the next one. Next we have the Caracara 4x4 driven by our very own Tony Banderas. Off you go, Tony. And he was obviously a 90s heartthrob, with the ladies will be melting at the knees as he's driving up Mount Chiliad. This guy is quite the stallion of the drivers here, being a Spanish stallion and living the dream in many ways in Benidorm at the moment. where he has pretty much retired. Still does a few acting roles, of course, but he likes to spend his time on dirt tracks, on the dusty roads there up in the mountains above Benidorm, where he really gets his off-roading experience. So snow is going to be pretty new to him, but I've got to admit he's pretty good, doing pretty good in the snow. And he's chosen wisely out of the Caracaras, because the 6x6 is not as good at off-roading as the 4x4, strangely enough. But he's making nice work of this mountain. Let's see how he does in the corner here. Come on, Tony, you can do this. There we go. And he's on the donkey track. He's going to try and make his way across the ridge line here, which is where many drivers come up unstuck, so hopefully he does okay. Doing good time here, 1 minute and 9, so he's on for a winning time potentially. 1 minute 34 is the current victor. But what will we see of the Caracara at the top? That is the question, where it can get quite finicky, quite fast. Here we go. Eyes down looking. Oh, he's taken that too wide and gone over a rock. 1 minute 30, getting very close up the steps. You can do it. 1 minute 35. Watch out for those chums. 1 minute 38. Decent time. Decent second place there. Nice work, Tony. Here we have Tom Cruise in the Drauga, and he is going to be setting off. Oh, he's off already. Keen to get up that slope and get a victory, I'm sure. He's again in perhaps the best vehicle, and again smashing the rock there on the upslope. Yeah, he's struggling a bit. It's not the most. I've got to admit though, in the Drauga, it's not necessarily the easiest on Chiliad, because it can jibble around a little bit, because it's quite a powerful machine, and in the wrong hands it can go wrong quite quick. But so Tom is doing a nice job here, coming up the ridge. Come on, you can do this. You want to see a good time of the Drauga. Oh, that is a mistake. 40 seconds there. This should be the best. Should be a top two in theory. At least that's the machinery anyway. It's all about the driver though. It's all about the person in the box, isn't it? There we go. Quoting his recent release, Top Gun 2, Maverick, which you may have seen in the cinema. Oh, he's on the rails. What is that all about? I think he got a bit unstuck there. We've got 1 minute 11 coming up to the top. This is the tricky bit around this left-hander. You have to not overshoot. You need to not. Whoa, he's lost his bonnet. Okay, here we go. Up the steps of doom. Can you do it, Tom? Okay, we're up. 1 minute 29. He is in the lead. Good job, Sir Tom. Tom Cruise showing us how it's done there. We have the Comet Safari next, with Nigel Planer piloting it. So take us away, Nigel. You probably know Nigel Planer's from The Young Ones, where he played Neil, the hippie. And he did a very good job of that, and he's always been typecast ever since in his future roles in acting. But very good actor, very good comedian, and he's a very good off-roader as well. This is an unknown quantity, the Comet here, because it's pretty quick. It doesn't go through water as an off-roader, so it's not an off-roader in the truest sense. Out of all these vehicles, it's the only one that can't go through water, unfortunately. But he's still giving it a go anyway, because there's no water traps on this course. So he doesn't really count as a true off-roader, but it's making its way up Mount Chiliad really nicely. Wow, look at the speed on the upslope there. It's all-wheel drive, of course, the only all-wheel drive Comet variant, and it is quite the beast. It was on the podium for free the other day, so hope you got that, because you're going to be crying if you didn't, because it is such a nice car. But it's quite a cheap one to purchase, so I would definitely buy it, even without the discount. 1 minute 15. Getting up the final bit of the donkey track, and we're going to get to the top with the left-hander with Nigel in control fully at this point. Where's he going to go? Come on, Nigel, you can do this. You know, he's not known for his off-roading skills, but you know, he's doing well. 1 minute 33, and we're getting there. We are complete. 1 minute 39, respectable time, but not enough to place in the top 3, unfortunately, Nigel. Our final entrant today is Jerry Halliwell in the Desert Raid, so take it away, Jerry. She is, of course, the Spice Girl, the Ginger Spice, known for her Union flag dress, which was really did girl power and brought feminism to pop music, definitely. And she's also known for her off-roading. She had a go at the motorbike challenge earlier on, this a few weeks ago, and she did okay, but struggled a bit because of the bike really more than the rider. So it wasn't the pilot at all. It was the bike which struggled on the snow, unfortunately. But hopefully she has a bit of better luck this time with the Desert Raid, which should be, well, it will perform a lot better. We can see it's not slipping at all on this quite steep portion of Mount Chiliad. And coming up to the donkey track now, she's coming up nicely, and she's going to go across the ridge. Question is though, can she complete with the Tom Cruise's Droga? Well, the ridge line is a difficult one, and many can come asunder along this portion of the route. Dusk is coming in, so hopefully she gets up there nicely without any problems. 1:11. So I'll come up to the left-hander at the top. Very cheeky this one can be. But then again, she was a very cheeky Spice, so let's hope that she can pull it out of the bag somehow and beat Sir Tom. Oh, that's a tricky one, that's a tricky one. Come on. And she's completed it! 1:28! Wow, that is very, very surprising. Very surprising there. Well, what a day it's been at Mount Chiliad as night sets in and the temperatures start to plummet. The celebrities are all but off back to their holiday villas, and it was really good to see Jerry Halliwell come in at number 1 with 1:28 in the Desert Raid to show that she really is a skilled pilot. And second place was, of course, Tom Cruise in his Drauga at 1:29, and third place Tony Robinson in his Camacho at 1:34. But respectably, Nigel Planer and Tony Banderas in 1:38 and 39, and then Rowan Atkinson at 1:56. So I hope this has been an enjoyable sports session for you guys out there, and do wrap up warm because the chill is upon us. And I'm going to go back to my hotel, all expenses included, and have a merry old time with my good old chum Rowan Atkinson. So I will leave you to have a most excellent evening. So give me your comments as ever on what you've thought of this good old rally up the Mount Chiliad, and what you think is the best off-roading car in existence. But thank you very much for watching, and have a most excellent season as we see the festivities come to an end and we all start to think about going back to work. Thank you.